I have finally finished this center room, and as I've stated before, the gas are very loud, so from now on, when I'm in the nether, I'm going to keep the sound at 50 for my own sanity, but once I leave the nether, the sound goes back to 100, just for the recording's sake and for my own sake. In addition, I'm going to be using this as a way to teleport around the world. However, given that I have no need to currently escape certain aspects of the land, it seems that we are going to be here for quite a while, and the expansion won't actually begin for quite a while. In addition, I'm going to be adding another tree, so I'm going to be adding the one here. Let's begin. Awesome. I really do enjoy how the mobs will just walk into the cacti even when there's no real need for them to do so. There's a skeleton out here. How do I stop it? Should I even stop it? The sun's about to come up. Who knows? Who knows indeed. You see, it's funny. The mobs will willingly enter, but only after I've left. If they're looking at me, they won't look in. So I just heard this guy dying. I guess he was ready. The sun's coming up. All his friends are gone. His only real course of action was to take himself out of the game. At least that's the way I think he saw it. I'm gonna assume that creeper was a guy. If he wasn't, oh well. Sucks to be him. Did any of these have glass over? I knew it. Perfect. Now that aims downwards, which lets the light in. I think I'm actually just going to keep these trees up here. I have no more need for them. But right now, I want to do something cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. What I want to do is create a pathway here so that enemies that spawn here just go down. Actually, this will be without that. Then I close this up. After that, I make infinite source here. 1, 2. And we just light this up. 2. 1, 2. Bam. There'd be creepers here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. Well, if that's the case, maybe he's right there. I use slabs to block the flow, and then not there. Here. Block them like this, and then we let the slabs go this way. But then they're no longer pushed in. Holy sh! He's just showing up. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Get over here. The water's nice. Creeper. Creeper. I'm trying to put you in here. Hey, you get your ass over here, creeper. Come on, creeper. What? Okay, he's following me. Now what I gotta do is be very careful. That could have gone really badly. Okay. Go behind this guy. Come on, creeper. Yeah. Yeah. Will this work on him? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. No, it doesn't trap him. Can I just hit him from there? I can. And that'll make him want to go after me. He's in the water now. I think. No, he's not. Probably. I don't know. Okay, now I can move this. question is what happens here. If I break this, will this go the other way? I don't know. I don't actually know what will happen. So let's see. Let's really see what happens. I broke that. And I can break this with no repercussions. Good. They'll just be stuck here until the end. And I can't really do anything with them stuck there. Because it just stays going in that direction. Pushing them here, towards the center. I don't want that. I want them to go here. So what if I just push them in like that? Okay. And then what? What's next? Do I just... This is something I'll actually have to think about, because it's an interesting mechanic. How this works. I'll leave this part open for now. And I'll keep thinking about how to make this mob trap work. Because clearly it's not working. But I want it to work. And that's my problem. The rest of the creepers are gone. That was a failed attempt. But if it doesn't work the first time, we just gotta try again. We got a tree. It's a nice tree. But before we harvest it, should I harvest it? Not yet. I want to wait for a few more trees to grow. We have 4 sand and 12 cacti. It'll be enough. I hope. And if it's not enough, well then, I'll just harvest sand from the sand area over in that direction. Just so you guys can see how I get the sand for this world. It's actually a pretty cool process. A bit limited, given the update we're playing, but pretty cool process. And this is what we currently have in terms of resources. I like it. I think they're cool. Now this is what I was working on. The cacti farm. Similar to the one I had in Progression Series, the cacti farm is going to be a multi-layered structure with the sole intent of giving me as much cacti as I need. It's a pretty unique system. And the way it's going to work is I'm going to have multiple farms set up to give me everything I want. So step 1 is to make all the farms lead here. So to do that, I'm going to have 3 separate farms. First, we need to block this off so that we can have water leading in here, here, and here. So it'll be by 8. It's daytime. I need some more sand. I did harvest some sand. Look at that. You see that? The pig just died. But he dropped nothing, so it was a pointless death. Could have at least been a cool death. But anyways, this part actually leads into the base, and it's actually going to dig up in here. So I figured that I would start digging this way, and then make a hard left. That way, it'll fill in quite nicely. I said I was going to dig 8 in this direction. I ended up digging 16 with 1 layer up. It's going to be for the sake of the farm, as we are going to have quite a big farm. It's going to provide stacks on stacks of the resources I want. And that's really all we're here for, to get the resources. Once we get the resources, then the farm will be over. This is how I harvest sand efficiently, because attempting to harvest sand any other way is a waste of time. You just break the block underneath, and then you farm the sand here. Boom. The sand is now in my inventory. And I think I'm going to be doing this for about, I guess, 5 minutes or so. I have now obtained 3 stacks of sand from this location. Pretty quickly, this is getting emptied out. And very soon, I'm going to run out of sand. Which is why I want to use the nether portals to go to various deserts. And now, we need to work on the cacti farm, which begins around here. The cacti farm will consist of a section here that will be led via water. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this is big if true. If the water behaves the way I want it to behave, we have succeeded. And the answer is, it does. See how it takes me here? We have now created a water source that does exactly what I want it to. This is actually perfectly fine where it is. And then I put a slab here. And now I can collect from the middle. Perfect. Then I make this up one more so I can jump and use my hops. Steve's hops. And then I'm going to dig 8 in this direction, 1 layer up. I ran out of wood and all my pickaxes broke. I have this little wooden plank here. So in order to reconvene, I must harvest some wood for the cause. Good. We have our stuff again. All the trees have been harvested. Up next, I gotta go back to the cacti farm, albeit I might have to begin work on a different section of the farm because it is currently nighttime and the monsters are scary. This is taking a lot longer than I originally anticipated, but that's all part of the plan, okay? And step 1, we need to set up the foundation. This is where everything's going to go down. As I've shown earlier, if I put a water here, and if I put water here, it perfectly lines up so that it falls straight there. But it is very difficult to get back up here when that eventually goes awry. What this tells me, however, is that this is where I don't want to start. I actually want to start here and here. And the way I'm going to do it is build one up, like so. And then from there, we put the cobblestone, the sand. And before I even continue anything else, I want to do this for every section. It got very dark, and I was very scared of the monsters, so I went strip mining for a bit, and I found these 2 diamonds. Let's just see if I can actually harvest these without regretting it. Good. Great. Oh, shit. What's over here? Enemies, that's what's over here. Let me get the hell out of here. Wait, that's stone pick. Okay. Any more? Please? Nope. That was good. I think I'm going to call it here. I've been at this for a bit too long at this point, and there's a creeper right there at the entrance of the base, so I don't think I can use that water entrance anymore. Although, interestingly enough, he is stuck there. I don't think he can get out because the current programming won't let him. In addition, it's about to turn daytime, so I'm not too worried about continuing the building at this current moment. However, I do want to get this finished because these projects tend to take forever. And this is going to be probably one of the biggest cacti farm I've ever built in the game. I'm pretty sure this is going to be my largest cacti farm in Minecraft so far. Now, this isn't going to be some crazy zero-tick farm. No. The game's still too basic to do something like that. But, I know for a fact that I'm going to have a great time with this. Okay? And if you all are looking forward to... Wait, dead animal. Let's pick it up. What did it drop? If any. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, so the creeper did get out. Perfect. Because that's what I want to know. That the creeper actually got out. Let's harvest a few sand. And move on with our lives. 3, 4. Okay, 15 should be enough. It should actually be plenty, thinking about it now. I like this idea. This whole farm. You know, make everything renewable. And I think that's going to be my goal for beta, is to make everything renewable. Because anything else really isn't worth pursuing. Because I could just do massive storage be the goal, but then that just becomes a grind game. And grinding is not really fun. Okay, I want to make farms. I want to make this world a very enjoyable, very hospitable environment for anyone. Okay, in the event that I want to do a world download, anyone can pick it up. And this world, hopefully, will be the last world I make. This is not a series where I tend to do anything specific. This is just me playing for fun. Say, example, Season 0 was me trying to beat the game. Season 1 was me playing to get all the achievements in beta, but then I switched it up to me just playing the game, trying to beat the game, because I failed to beat the game the first time. And then season 2 was cancelled, but that was supposed to be me playing through all the updates. Season 2 then got a spiritual successor in the progression series, which was actually retitled Minecraft Season 2. And I completely deleted Season 2, albeit the original Season 2's first 2 episodes are still on the channel. And the first episode of Season 2 is only 2 minutes long because the rest of it, I was not following YouTube's content guidelines, I'm not gonna lie. But I got rid of it. And then that was progression. And then I decided to try out Bedrock, show it some love with Joe Crazy. And truth be told, as much fun as I had with Joe Crazy, I I don't own the server or anything of that sort, so it's not beneficial for me to keep using his world, even though it is a 10-year world. He's had it for a decade, give or take. He knows the ins and outs of that world, and everything he does, it's probably going to be permanent. But it's one of those cases of I know the chance is low, but that chance not being zero is what makes me not want to do it. I do like the tree farm. We're getting more wood as we speak, so it's not going to be like early on in this series where I was pretty much just starving for wood from beginning to end. At this point now I have access to a lot more than I did then. I do eventually want to go back into this cave, see what's up. Okay, was it Kevin? Okay, which character did I use here? This was Amal, and over here was Kevi Jax. Oh, Casador-san. So if I use Casador-san there, who did I use here? And as I know, Warren and Ideal are on the bottom. So here was Verbinder, and here was Katavan, meaning that I used Kidalan earlier at some point. So meaning what I have left is Caberanian, and I actually think I already used Kevi Jackson on somewhere, so that means I can move on to the League of Antagonism. And for those of you guys who never read Quiet Thoughts: A Modern Day Tale of Heroism, you probably have no idea what I've just said. But anyhow, that pretty much is my reason for this. I do want this to be the last world I make and just go all in with this, really. See if I can do something with it. There's no goal with this one, just if I have time, I'm going to play some Minecraft, which is what these past few days were. Just me saying, you know what, screw the schedule, I just want to sit down and play Minecraft. Because I think that's the way I'm going to play Minecraft from now on. Not really a game that I will dedicate absurd amounts of time to, but rather just that game that, in the event that I really just don't want to deal with the current recording schedule, I'll just play some Minecraft for a few days, and then go back to it, okay? The reason I don't want to make Minecraft a consistent thing on the channel is because recording Minecraft in of itself is inconsistent. Simply because it takes more time to make one Minecraft video. In the same time that I make one Minecraft video, I could probably make maybe 9 Rebirth 3 videos, just to give you an example. And at the end of the day, it's going to be just a long process. I also want to point out that starting in July, my bad, not July. Starting on June 1st, I'm going to start uploading, instead of every day, 4 times a week. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when I'm going to start uploading. It's because doing this daily, thinking about it now, is not a sustainable practice. I have other things I need to do. And while I do intend to at least make it to June, because I've already done a year of YouTube at this point. Okay, it's February 5th, meaning I've been at this for over a year. Crazy, no, over a year. And because I can say that with confidence, I know that even if I do start uploading less frequently, at least I'll be able to maintain my schedule and do other things. Because as I've said before, YouTube was never the end-all be-all goal. It was never the job. It was always just something I do on the side. If I get big, then great, but I highly doubt it, considering that I make outdated style videos. I don't really follow any channel. I don't have any membership perks or any of that goodness. And as such, it's just not likely that I would grow on this platform, even if I wanted to. Okay, I have to be realistic. To some extent, I know that the way I do things will not succeed in the long run unless something changes that I have no control over. And usually, things don't change in my favor in regards to success. You have to make the success come to you. Not come to you. You have to make the success that you want to see. That's besides the point. Okay, so this is where that's going to go. I'm going to at least show the rest of this because this is still cool. So from here, what I do is put 2 here. That way they will all fall through. Like so. And I want all this cobblestone to be the way it is. So 1, 2, break. And this is clearly causing lag, I think. Even though it's recording at 60 FPS, there is noticeable slowdown and choppiness on my screen. I think on your screen it'll look fine. This is mostly just my individual vision. Okay, so then I just need an absurd amount of signs. I'm gonna need 2, 3, 4. And so there's gonna be 4 here, 4 here, then 2, 2. Okay. So I do the math here. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And then these go by 1. You know what? I'll just do it live, okay? Screw it. We're doing it live. Let's do the count. Let's plant our workbench here. And begin. Let's just use all the wood we have. Okay. That's enough. All these sign is going to be great. So I guess I actually haven't used Kevy Jackson on yet. So I'll use Kevy Jackson and that'll be it for the League of Friendship, and then I have to go to the League of Antagonism. Kevy Jackson. And it's turning nighttime. Wonderful. Shoot. No. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is put a torch here. Not there. I could probably just leave it there, but nothing will happen. No. There we go. Jackson on, and then bread. And now, I'll just call it here for now. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, have a nice day. Take care, and I hope that life treats you well. I want to believe in all of you. I believe that all of you have the potential to become successes in whatever field you want to be in. But you have to put in the effort, okay? It's all about the grind, and I expect all of you to do well. Bye-bye.